Lady walked into Father Pio. Told you had to get a ticket. He hated the notoriety. Don't misinterpret this. He hated it. But people wanted to hear. They wanted their heart pierced. And so it would take you 2 weeks to get a confession. She walks in, she says, "Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been a month since my last confession." I'm like, is it Lent? You're back already? Month, right? I mean, come on, man. It took me 20 years. Look what he said. He said, "How neglectful." Father Pio has 5 pillars of holiness. 5. I like formulas. You know, I want to bench press 500 pounds back in the day. I never did, but I wanted to. I want the formula. What do I got to eat? How many reps do I got to do? All right? So he's a saint. He says, I have 5 pillars of holiness. One of those is weekly confession. You don't have to go. It's not a church, deal where you have to go to every single week. But here's what he said. He said, confession is the soul's bath. You must go at least once a week. Hold on a second. 70% of all registered Catholics are blowing off Mass. What percentage of those 70% are you think are going to confession? It's called a goose egg. There's always an exception to the rule. You know who's going to confession? It's the prayer ladies at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, all 8 of them. Now, the truth is, at St. Elizabeth, they have a lot of people going to confession, but not compared to how many people are going to communion. Give me a break. I mean, you have 15,000 people going to communion, and you have 20 people going to confession. Either everybody's on their way to sainthood, or we've lost the value and the understanding of confession. Maybe you know this, but here's my visual. The Mass, any of the sacraments, but those 2, the sacrament of reconciliation. Jesus Christ picks up the priest like a water hose. And if our hearts are right, by the way, if you go to confession all the time, great. If you eat, whether you do or not, I want to highly recommend that you Google, or have your kids Google, the how to make a good confession by the Fathers of Mercy. How to make a good confession by the Fathers of Mercy. And before you go to confession time, I want to challenge you to have a full examination of conscience. The priest gets picked up, we go through, and he sprays grace using the priest on us. People say it's just for mortal sin. Now, last I checked, the Catechism in St. Faustina's diary said it's for healing of the heart. Healing of the heart. Jesus' heart says, I want to put my heart on your heart.